Welcome to the Pretty Red ENT Show. It's your girl, Goddess Nikita, a.k.a. Pretty Red ENT. All right, I'm just sending love and light out into the world. And if no one told you today that they loved you, know that I love you. And I genuinely mean that. I want the best for you. I'm wishing love on anybody who hears this podcast. So if you don't want love, then don't listen. But baby, I'm wishing love. Too bad, because you already heard it, so you got love wished on you. So I just want to say shout out to everybody who listens to my podcast, anybody who shares my podcast on a platform, anything, all things, you tapping people in because you know that this information helped you and that now you can help someone else by sharing my podcast. So thank you. I appreciate all the love. I am going to take my time out to dedicate time to people who's really been sharing my podcast. And I mean, like, if I seen in my eyes that you have shared my podcast, I got something special for y'all. And then people gonna wish they shared my podcast. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell y'all. But anyways, moving forward. Shots fired. I don't know what today. Listen, this week is it's very intense. The energy is. I want to make sure that y'all know a few things and people be like, what do you want us to know? Guys, be honest. What I have learned is that people love honesty. Like I'm a person, I can sense if you being real or not. I'm just going to tell you. I can look at you, the way you talk and be like, maybe you hiding something underneath that surface. Why don't you let it come out? People are like, what do you mean? That could be the best part of you. And I say that for an example with myself. I remember growing up as a child, a lot of my family members, they didn't like that, I used to be a channeler at a very young age. And people are like, what are you talking about? I used to channel at a very young age and I used to be really spiritual. But a lot of people did not like that. Friends, family, whatever. But I used to hide this part of me. Oh, baby, I'm not hiding this part at all. This is what you get. This is what you see is what you get. This has always been me. It ain't been nobody else. I have always been this person that I am today. So if anybody told you that I was something else other than this, they lied. And that's God honest truth. You know, people who's been knowing me for a very long time, they'd be like, she kind of telling the truth here. Because if you ever said that you was my friend, even if I was out and I feel like I was over the deep end, my friends who hung out with me when I jumped off the porch, if you know what that means, you know what that means. They said that I prayed with them. So if you didn't know I prayed with you, if I had never prayed with you, then you never really knew me as growing up or anything. Like, oh, you never really know me. You didn't know I was spiritual. That's because you didn't know that I was spiritual. That's your own fault. I have nothing to do with that. That is your own representation of who I am. Sometimes you got to sit back to really see who people view you as. Like, oh, it ain't, like I always tell people, it ain't about what you say. It's about your intentions behind what you say. You could be like, oh, well, I'm trying to put it like the intentions behind a certain saying. Like when people have hidden motives, they don't know how to really speak from their heart space. You be like, what do you mean? Prime example. Let's take the fact that a person don't really like you. So what they do is they say, I don't like this shirt. But the intentions behind it is really, they's like, I don't like this shirt on you. That's what people say. I don't like this shirt on you. You might be like, oh, you know what? Maybe that's right. Maybe I need to change it. And so do you pull out another shirt? You try on another shirt. They're like, you know what? I still don't like this shirt on you. At some point, you got to stop to look to say, is it that you don't like this shirt? Or is it that you don't like this shirt on me? Or maybe you just don't like me in general, no matter what shirt I put on. Because if you try on 4 shirts and they don't like the shirts, then at some point, they obviously saying that they don't like you, okay? I wholeheartedly mean that. Like sometimes y'all have to take the the meaning and thought behind certain things to really see what's really going on. People don't understand that. I'm a person of pure bliss and love. I ain't gonna sense that from a mile away. I don't care who you are. I don't care what's going on, what time, whatever. I am what I am. So, guys, I just want to talk to y'all about a few things that's going on right now. So yesterday, it was my son's birthday. Hey. And I had the worst headache. And I'm thinking like, man, something's going on. Kid you not. The girl who reads the Richter scale, she's coming up with the energy like, hey, this is the energy that's coming to this planet right now. I'm like, something's got to be coming to this planet where it's like real strong to the point where it's giving you that whole little mental space where it hurts sometimes, okay? And make a long story short, she's like, hey, have you been feeling real mental anxiety, different stuff like that? That's because you're shifting into a new timeline. The new timeline has came into the planet. So I'm telling people, if your head's been hurting, you kind of been sick underneath the weather, it's really sometimes it's not people sending you bad stuff. It's really you're adjusting to the new energy that's entering this planet. Sometimes you have to use your discernment to see if it's people sending you stuff or is it like the energy that's coming to the planet, because sometimes people do send people stuff. Okay. You got to understand something. Someone can send something to you. And I want to make sure I clarify this for clarity, because I want people to know what I'm talking about. And you know who you are. Okay. When you send stuff to certain people and stuff really don't hit them, the Most High, they answer their ancestors, their angels. They make it seem like what you sent worked on this person. But in actual reality, the only thing you did was give this person an upgrade. You don't even know that. You gave this whole person an upgrade, and it was 222 just now on my clock. So imagine about that. You keep sending negative stuff to this person. The only thing you're doing is transmuting to good energy. So only thing that happened was you sent good energy to this person. That's it. So you just wasted your time, energy, and magic trying to send bad stuff to someone. Like, that's crazy. You really took your time out to do that. It's really crazy now in 2023. At this point, it's going to be all in void. I'm telling y'all, at the end of January 31st, no one will be able to send anybody bad energy at all. I'm telling you that. This is what I came across clear. I got in a download recently that at the end of January, they will not be able to send anybody bad energy. You won't be able to stop anybody what they got going on that's positive. You won't be able to do anything besides be nice to people. But I'm telling y'all, and I keep saying this, some people are on different timelines. Like, bro, I have not seen certain people all year long. I might be able to talk to them on the phone, but I ain't been able to see them up close and personal. And that's all because we're on different timelines. Some people are not on the same timeline as you. You don't understand that. Some people will not be able to cross into your path because y'all are not on the same timeline. So you got to understand that at all times, like people, places, and things. Please stop, guys. Send people love. Do not waste your time sending any bad energy. Okay? And that's real talk. But I want to play y'all something I posted on IG the other day. I really think this is an amazing, his name is Rashad Jamal. I'm really upset that they got him locked up. But he preaches and spread some really good information. I want to let y'all hear what he got to say.
Remember, created these gods, created these gods, and for us to help them, so we are their sons. That's why I say, when it comes to the goddesses, we are still their sons. We are y'all sons. Y'all created us. Hear me clearly. You cannot take your position. You can't take your place amongst the cosmos if you don't recognize that you are the supreme creator as the womb, the feminine entity that created the all. You get what I'm saying? The infinite being that you are, all you goddesses. That's why y'all gotta lead and wake up. Y'all created us. Yes, it's our job to lead, but y'all gave us that job. We wasn't here, it was just y'all. It was just y'all. And then you said, hey, I want help. But see, in the Bible, they wanted to take the power from us anciently. We always praised and worshiped our goddesses. This is us anciently. You can go look up any native tribe. You couldn't even become a warrior unless that high priestess said so. They always went to that elderly woman in the tribe. She was the one who had the last say so, no matter who the chief of the tribe was, because we respected the essence of where we came from, man. Come on, man. And that takes no power from you as a God that actually empowers you to know who you are and what you are, nigga. Goddesses, bear with me now. But y'all the head honcho. Yeah, we even because y'all made it that way, but y'all the head honcho in reality because y'all created everything. So this is why we always, even in like native tribes, or you go look at African tribes, the chief always, or the lion king of the tribe of Africa, or the chief of the native tribe, always checked in with that high priestess goddess. She was always held in high esteem. We never disrespected our goddesses. That was that white man did that with his women. We never did that, y'all. He taught us that. Now it's like that, but this is after. This is pre-colonialization. This is after that we've been invaded. You know what I'm saying? This is after the fall, goddesses, that you bear witness to all of this, man. Your soul bear witness to all of this. The soul is timeless. The soul is ancient. You have experienced so many lifetimes. And to keep you from remembering them, they inject you with nanobiotechnology.
And I just gotta say, that's real. What that man is speaking is super facts. And y'all don't understand. So let me give a clap to Rashad Jamal. Like, oh my God. Like, I heard him speak like live one day on Instagram. It was, Facebook. Was it Facebook or Instagram? I believe it was Facebook. And I was drawn to him because he was like gods and goddesses. And I'm like, dang, it's something with that. And that's before I spiritually woke up. I'm like, man, there's something to that. But what I'm telling y'all is we was here first. Women were. It wasn't men that were here. It was definitely women. And the moment that women collectively, when he was saying like, hey, women got to know their power, he right. The goddesses got to wake up to their goddess power. And until you wake up to your goddess power, you're going to be on a different dimension, on a different level, because there are a lot of women that are woke to their goddess power. We create everything. Without us, there would be no men here at all. Like, no men would be able to come into this planet. It doesn't make sense. So if women created this, we create life, then who created everything else? If everything got to come out the womb, the only womb that sit in a body is a female. I'm confused what's going on. You cannot sit up there and say men created stuff when everything that's created on life is from a woman. Even a dog, it has to be a female dog to create a life. It has to be a cat to bring another cat into this life. Are you serious right now? Are y'all not paying attention to what's going on? Sometimes you have to make logical sense of stuff. So y'all not honoring being a woman, being a goddess is like y'all not honoring you. So the moment that, like he was saying, like y'all, you know that y'all chose us to lead. So there's a different things. And I always tell people that I was like, it's kind of like we gave men this position. Okay. We gave men this position that they are in now. Hey, you take the lead. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's because I'll give you an example why I say that. And I'm going to use me. I'm like, bruh. And people be like, what are you talking about, bruh? That bruh's my word. Bruh's like my, I might be upset. I might not. But I used to be like, you know what? I have been a driver for a very long time. I just want to get in somebody's car and they just driving. I ain't got to do nothing but be me. If I got to act crazy while I'm in this car, I'm acting crazy in this passenger seat. But I've been driving for a very long time by myself. I've been in my own lane. Sometimes it get boring. Sometimes I just want somebody, where they can take the lead. They can drive. I already know what I want. Just you take the lead. And I think that's what happened to us ancient years before. Like, we're like, all right, well, we get it. We just want y'all to take the lead sometimes. And so that's what happened. And then, when y'all stop checking in with us men, that's when things get crazy, because yet you still forget who created everything. We did. So it's like y'all kind of like left us alone at some point when we gave y'all position. And he said it like I agree with that. And so I posted on Instagram. You know me, I don't post anything I don't agree with. So, and for something in me, I just been meaning to share that with y'all on my podcast, because I want y'all to hear that. But that's real. I honestly, wholeheartedly believe that. And I know that to be a fact, because when he's talking about this time, I lived in that timeline. So I know what he's saying. Like, yes, it was nothing but women here. Y'all got to understand something. Nothing that existed on this planet was nothing but women. We set everything up. Why do you think it's called Mother Earth? Hello. It's not called Father Son. It's called Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Hello. Do y'all not hear this? What's going on? So, guys, wake up. Women, wake up. Men, wake up. You got this. I'm telling y'all, like, I don't care who you are. Just wake up. Wake up collectively, people. Like, wake up to your goddess power. Wake up to your God power, men. I'm telling y'all need to. Some of y'all, man, I was having a very good conversation. I just want to talk about this because this is like a little rant. And I noticed a lot of men do this, okay? I was talking to this guy. He was like, I kind of want to kiss you. And I was like, you want to kiss me and you ain't my man? I'm one of them people, like, why you want to kiss me and you ain't my man? And I'm looking like, so you must run around here kissing all the women that you like. Even though, granted, this guy's been liking me for over 10 years. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Just randomly hits me up on Snapchat. And I'm like, oh, okay. So me and him start talking. And I'm like, sometimes people got to heal. And I just say it like that. And so when I notice that men give me pushback, I'm like, oh, he ain't woke yet. He don't understand what I'm saying. That's fine. That's cool. That's dandy too. But I want to make sure that like, I will never let some man come up to me and kiss me. That's not my man. Oh no. Negative ghostwriter. I really am not tolerating that. And people be like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm not about to be able to give you or allow you in my energy field to kiss me for what? And you're not my man. It just doesn't make sense. Why would I allow that? Okay. I'm not about to do that. So as we further along move in this conversation, me and him was talking and I'm like, so about sex, and I was like, I'm celibate right now. I'm not having sex with nobody. If you're not my husband, I'm not giving you my body. And he was like, well, like a lot of men, they don't date if they know that they're not going to get sex, because that's the only reason why we take women on dates is to have sex. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, because I know a few men that don't do that. So to actually hear that from you really blows my mind. And that's probably the reason why we never connected, because I'm not going to sit up there. It's kind of like prostitution. Why I got to share my body with you for you to show me who you are? I want to date you. I don't want to date you with sex. Like, your sex could be good, but you could be a horrible person. People don't understand that sex is all right, but this person might be horrible. Horrible, evil person. I remember I met a person like that. Sex was, whew. Great. But when I really got to know that person, yeah, I kind of was like, I don't. That's probably the reason why me and you never like moved into relationship status, was because of that. Like, you evil. You don't. You're the way how you raise children, I don't agree with. The way you do certain things, I don't agree with. I'm just not that type of person. So maybe that's the reason why we never connected on a higher level, because it would never work, because me and you will be arguing too much, and I will probably leave you because I don't like how the way you treat children. So I'm telling y'all, sometimes y'all got to separate yourself from things. And people are like, oh, like sometimes you gotta have this, you gotta be a sexual human being. Yes, we are sexual human beings. You should never deny your body of sex. I'm a person that I take breaks. If it's told for me to take a break, it's told for me to take a break. Like last year, they said take a break from having sex. They was like, hey, there was a lot of things going on, a lot of diseases going on out there. You need to take a break from having sex. And so I really took a break. That was cool. And I was actually content. And at that point, I started gaining healing from this. People don't understand, like, this healing was beautiful. It was so beautiful to the point where I actually understood myself on deeper levels and got to know myself deeper when it came to my sexual organs and how I want to, my next sexual experience, how I want to experience that. No, I don't want that fast sex. No, I don't want that sex where it's like, you're trying to hurry up. No, I want that slow, passionate sex. Like, baby, every moment I want to be thinking about you when we're done. But that's neither here nor there, because that's how I like to do it when I get on top. But that's, that's a different subject, a different day. But that's just me talking to y'all. Like, some people need that passionate love, and some people's not willing to give passionate love. Some people is. So you got to understand where you at, where you can sit at, and how you really feel on different levels. Never let someone change who you are in the inside, guys. Like, I'm telling y'all, I love me. And let me give myself a clap for that. I love me. I love every part of me. I love the fact that I'm able to speak my truth. I love the fact that I love helping people. Like, when I say, like, I really love helping people, I really love helping people. I really love, like, just tapping in and just, like, really being the love that I want to receive. I really love children. If you know me, man, I love little kids. Like, they really rock with me. I don't think y'all understand. Like, I remember I was doing a favor for one of my guy friends, and I was letting him visit his daughter. And the baby that was over there, she was over there. It's like, hold on, we got to get rid of these people. Let me shoot them. So me and her over there just playing like pew, 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 pew. And her mom comes out and she's like, my daughter don't play with people like that. It's really weird that she plays with you. Like, she's over here sitting on my lap. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, kids just do this with me. I really love kids. And she's like, nah, yeah, I know you're a really good person, because my daughter don't go up to everybody. She don't play with everybody. She's really, even if you put her in a room with kids, she really don't play with kids. She usually sit by herself. It's the fact that you walked in this room and she's just playing with you. Like, you brought out a part of my daughter that I haven't seen in a long time. So I remember I ran into her a few years ago, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I ran into that girl and her mom maybe like 4 months ago. And her mom was like, I thank you. Whatever you did, like, when you came in my house, like, whatever you was there for, I feel like it was divine reason. She's like, I'm a spiritual person now. But I feel like it was divine reason, because you brought up a part of my daughter, like, I have always wanted to experience. And even though I used to do the things that you were doing, it's like nothing brought her out into me. Like, if it wasn't for you, she would not be this beautiful person that she is. And I was like, so where is she at? And her daughter walks out and she was like, hey. I was like, high five. She gives me a 5. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. She's like, nah, for real, thank you. Like, I don't know what you did, but I appreciate it. And I was like, don't thank me, thank God. Because a lot of people don't do what I do. They can't do what I do. And that's cool too. But I am also a student of the Most High. Like, you know, like I'm always a part of like, if I have a spiritual job, I have to do it. I do it, and I do it flawlessly. I don't allow nothing to get in the way of that. And so there's the difference between me and most people. I don't allow nothing to get in the way of that. No fear, no nothing. At some point, I'd be like, fuck it, let's go. Now, for real, if you know me, you know I'm not lying. I'm a person where I'd be like, nah, you know what, let's go. And at some point, even as like riding a roller coaster with me, I'd be like, I'm kind of scared. I still get on it, even if I'm scared. And I tell people that, like, you got to be careful of those people like that. Those people like that is dangerous. They real dangerous. Like I could say, like when people think about me, if you think about me in a good way or bad way, you'd be like, man, she kind of dangerous. Because she's willing to talk about areas where people are not willing to go. Even if I might be a little scared, I still say it. I'm like, you know what? A part of me don't want to say this to you, but a part of me do. And the moment I say it, people are like, I really needed to hear that. And no lie to you, I remember the first few times I was giving people readings. Shout out to my bae, Way. You know who Way is. You got to give her some love. And I was giving Way a reading, and I was like reading her what the book said. She was like, hold on, put the book down. She's like, tell me what this card means pertaining to me. And I gave her like a whole reading like that. She's like, look, I feel like you can do this without this. Like, you don't really need that. I would prefer this way. And like I would tell people when I first started out giving out readings, it wasn't that I wasn't for sure of myself. I knew there was a message in the message of the cards, because people keep forgetting. If you're dealing cards and you didn't make them, the person who made them made it for a reason. So that has to be honored in itself and all. But I'm a person now where it's like, I don't need the cards. But if a person want to see what I'm saying, I can show them in the cards like, hey, this is where I got this information from. And I'll be like, how about you deal them? Because I'm that person like, you think what I'm saying is incorrect? How about you deal them and see what I say? If I'm saying it's correct. Man, I remember I did that with this one girl. She's like, I don't know. I say, well, how about you deal them? I won't touch them. You deal them. And she dealt the card. She was like, man. She's like, you right. Then she ended up going to 3 other readers. And all 3 readers told her the same thing. I be telling people like, listen, when you come to me and you get a reading, that's because you're divinely led. I don't give everybody readings. I don't let everybody in my space. You got to know the difference from that. You got to know the difference between letting people in your space, when to give readings out, when not to. So if I was led to give you a reading, that's because it was meant to be. If I wasn't, then I wasn't meant to give you a reading. And I'm okay with that. I don't give everybody readings. I don't do all that extra stuff. Most of the time, even if I'm on a panel, giving readings out. I remember a few times I was on a panel on Clubhouse and they were giving out readings. I always gave out spiritual readings. I was the person, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give out spiritual readings. I'm not pulling out my cards. I'm just giving spiritual readings. Y'all got the cards on lock. You got them over here. I don't know if she got them or not, but she cold what she do. But I'm just me giving out spiritual readings. I'm going to concur, how I feel about the situation, listen to them talk and different things, what I do best. But that is that. I don't need a tool to actually assist you. My tool is me. There's the difference. So I will say that, like, you got to make sure that when you giving them readings out, that y'all doing them from pure bliss and love. Y'all got to make sure that y'all actually listening to a reader. I would listen to the readings. I'm a person where I don't follow every reader. And people be like, what? Bruh, if you ain't got no love messages, I ain't going to probably follow you. Like, because I'm about pure love. So imagine you following a reader who's not about love. And you're about love. Are you really honoring yourself? Sometimes y'all gotta also take the time out to say, like, maybe this reader might be projecting energy out. And some readers do that. I know a few that do. And this is what I'm telling y'all. I'm not telling y'all something where I'm guessing. I know a few readers, personally know, that they project energy out. This one girl said, I said, why do you do what you do? She's like, because I do my stuff different. I project fear out so that people can see that what they fear, sometimes they self. And I was like, well, that ain't right. She's like, but I do it. But you don't see my follow-up message. Her follow-up message is telling y'all not to believe anything she said in that message. I was like, you know what? Some people don't take their time out to read the next message. You right. But is she wrong about what she did? Technically, no. But some people help out people differently. So I will say that, like, y'all got to pay attention to the readers. If you're about love, I will just listen to readers who produce love messages. If you're a person where you're like, hey, I tipple on the dark side and the light side, then you need to listen to a reader who do dark and light readings. You feel me? If that's what you into. But if you're a person where you're like, you know, like religious or whatever, like, then you need to stay, like, I don't want to say it like rudely, but like if you believe in like religion heavily, then why are you even listening to readings? Why do you go to zodiac signs? People who do zodiac readings, like on them zodiac apps, they're readers. They're tarot readers. They're birth chart readers. Are you serious? They're astrology readers. So y'all got to understand that there's levels to this. There's levels not to. And I always tell people, like, believe in what you believe in. Believe in what makes your heart light up. Don't believe in something because I say it's real. Believe in it because you know it's real. That's the most part. Is about really honoring yourself. And people don't really understand that. Honoring you and honoring yourself. Another thing I want to tell y'all is, it's going to be some divine unions going on, guys. Yes, it is. Well, maybe put the cheering sound. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. There's some divine unions that's about to take place. It's inevitable. If you with the wrong person this year, you're going to be so irritated to the point you get up and leave. People are like, what you talking about? I keep telling y'all this. I've been saying this since my first podcast. The one where I'm actually talking. I told y'all, it's divine union year. There ain't nothing that can stop you from getting into your divine union. If you're with the wrong person, even if you married to the wrong person, you gonna know you married the wrong person probably by January 1st of this year. You probably knew in January 1st that y'all married the wrong person. You probably had a conversation with your actual person. So what you trying to do, you need to make sure you wrap up business because you got a whole mission. If you have a contract, and like I just was talking to a few people, it was so funny. I talked to 2 people today about contracts. What contracts I can petition for, because not everybody can go and petition for different things. Okay, your spiritual family, there is a spiritual court that's held. Y'all gotta understand. So I'm giving out real juice, honest stuff. What's really going on? I cannot, and I repeat. Let me do shots fired because this is serious. I need y'all to listen up. Goddess Nikita cannot petition for you to be separated from your real twin or your soul flame. Soul flames, I'm not touching. Y'all, I can't even go up and to try to petition. It's a solid no. Twin flames, I might can go up and be like, hey, you know, such and such wants to take this off. This is why. And what I typically get when I petition a twin flame is they haven't even met their twin flame. So no, this is not their twin flame. It's their karmic. Please, guys, you cannot petition. There is no cord cutting. There's nobody, no practitioner anywhere on the planet Earth or anywhere in the galaxy that can take a contract out like that. A twin flame and soulmate contract is totally different. It's on different paper. Jesus, fix it. Listen, guys, it's on different paper. It's on, the way it's written is totally different. It's like you can't take it out. God's not going. The universe ain't going. Mother Earth ain't going. It's best for you just to sit back and ride your wave. I do know that real twin flames, they are rare. And if you are a twin flame, you're not going to not want anybody else but your twin flame. If they tell you that, oh, me and my twin, we're in runner phase, I think that's the only runner phase that happens in between a twin flame is probably, it's intense. Twin flames are very intense connections. So one twin be like, whoo, this is intense. I'm still being a whore. I want to be a whore, but I know this is my person. So what they do is, instead of hurting you, they will leave you alone because they still want they still got stuff that they got to do on their own personal soul contract. That's the thing people don't understand. Twin flames come in with two contracts. They come in with a contract with their twin, and they also come in with a contract with someone else. Your twin's probably just trying to close out old business with whoever in order to be with you directly. That's it, guys. Like, y'all got to understand a few things. Like, that's the only thing that happens in a twin flame contract. People don't believe me. Test the spirit by the spirit. I'm a person. I firmly believe that part in the Bible. Test the spirit by the spirit. You think I'm lying? Test me out. And what I want you to do is, I want you to take your time, close your eyes, and say to the Most High, the universe, God, whoever you pray to, be like, tell me if she is speaking to me and telling me the truth. Show me if she's speaking the truth. And if I'm lying, say to show you how I'm lying. And then watch all week long, you see everything that I'm saying just coming to you. Everything that I said in this podcast coming to you all week long. Backing up everything I'm saying. You be like, man, at some point it's going to be like the Most High, like, you should have listened to her the first time. You didn't believe her. So what do you want me to do? I try to protect you. I try to help you out. So I am a true, firm believer in that. Like, if you don't believe what I'm saying, have the universe out. Test the universe. Ask God, show me if she's real. Show me what she's saying is real or not. You'll see. You'll see what I say go. I mean, that is what it is. That's not me being cocky. That's me being real with you. Like, there's the difference. And I'm only here to help. I'm only here to help y'all. I'm here to speak my truth, speak to help anybody who listen. And I thank y'all so very much for people who do listen and people who do accept me flawlessly. Like, I don't have to do nothing extra. Like, oh my gosh, I really need you to believe me. Nah, like, y'all like, listen, I believe you because you wouldn't be sitting right here. Like, how would you know that? Like, you feel me? Like, and truthfully, honestly, a lot of people, when I come across their past, you know what people say? You my guardian angel. Like, no lie. I remember the first day I met Nikita, she be like, you my guardian angel. I don't care what they talking about. Can't nobody say nothing about you to me. Like, I don't care what's going on. They better fight their mama before they try to come over here with me, because I ain't gonna play no games with you. About you? Oh, now, baby, I ain't playing no games about you. They can play games with whoever, but they ain't about to play with me about you. I don't care what's going on. And I remember somebody posted something like nasty on my Facebook. And I remember I was going to comment, but I didn't know someone wrote something. And next thing I know, I see Nikita on there. She like, what you won't do is talk about my guardian angel like that. You won't do that. What you're going to do is take this comment down. Next thing I know, I didn't even see the comment. So I was like, wow. Like, and to this day, I still don't know what was said. Only thing I know is like what she wrote. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. But I always tell people that, like, you got to be a student of you, be a student of just being pure love. Like, sometimes you ain't even got to say nothing. Somebody else will say something. I'm that person. Sometimes some of my friends don't say something. I'll come on there. Somebody will say something about my friend. Well, you need to stop doing this. I'm like, but she like to do that. Why she got to stop doing that and she like to do it? Who says that she can't do that? What happens if the Most High set it up for her to do that? Here you go telling her to stop doing something that the Most High got her doing, her job. Who are you? Get what I'm saying? Some people are like, you gotta, I'm that person. I come and hit people's hearts, baby. I hit your heart right there. I'm a heart specialist. That's what I do. I'm a heart doctor. So you're dealing with people who, you know, I'm different from other people. Yes, I'm a heart specialist. I'm a wound whisperer. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm her. I do that ancestral work. I really tap in. I don't play no games with nobody. But what I will tell people is this. You can't stop me even if you stop me. And I keep hearing that. And that's a Lil Wayne song. I don't know who need to hear that. But remember that. They can't stop you even if they stopped you. And if you know what he meant, because a lot of people don't know, listening to Lil Wayne's a very spiritual person. People don't know that. I do. Lil Wayne is very spiritual. And the way he move, if you actually pay attention to Wayne, and the way how Wayne has moved spiritually for years. Okay? Lil Wayne spit stuff that most of the time go over people's head. They're just rapping it. But if you actually pay attention to what Lil Wayne said, he said, they can't stop me even if they stop me. There's a difference. And I keep telling people that. I remember one day this girl I was speaking, she didn't want me to talk, so she tried to send something to my throat chakra. The next thing I know is this, right? I just kept talking. Even if I knew my throat hurt, I just kept talking. And eventually it just went away. And she came to me. She's like, I wanted to tell you, I was the person who threw that at your throat chakra. I said, I know. She's like, but I wanted to see something. And she's like, you destined to be here to do what you're doing. I said, I know. You can't stop me. Even if you stop me. Get what I'm saying? And that's being real, people. I don't know who I need to let that. I'm going to end my message with that. Because somebody need to hear that. They can't stop me even if they stop me. Feel me, Sonny? No lie. And I keep hearing that, no lie, no lie, no lie, yeah, yeah. Real niggas say word, you never told no lie, you never told no lie. That part. That whole entire part. You can't stop me even if you stop me. Gone with somewhere with yourself. That's the same thing with Jamal Rashad. They try to stop him from speaking the truth, putting the information out there what us black people need to know to wake us up. What happened? They locked that man up. They done locked up a few people, a lot of spiritual people who speak the real truth. They had tried to lock him up. You can't. Once the divine femme energy wakes up, and I'm getting like this pain, I'm telling you, once the divine femme wakes up, they won't be able to stop us. Do you understand? The people who's been putting in that work, shout out to all my love and light workers. Let me give y'all some love. You don't understand. Them light workers, because there's different type of light workers. But shout out to every type of light worker, because we really been putting in that work spiritually. Waking people up constantly, shining our light, giving people light. Well, technically, we don't got to do that. I'm telling y'all, we don't have to be the love. We don't have to, especially for the love and light workers. Y'all know what we're talking about. We don't have to share love with y'all. We don't have to give light to y'all at all. Not one bit of time. I don't got to do anything I don't want to do. I chose to do that. There's a difference. I chose to be what I'm doing right now. And it was so crazy. It's even written in my birth chart. It was written in my birth chart at the time when I would actually step into being a love and light worker. It was like, you got a choice. And it wasn't written as, it's actually in your birth chart in a certain house, how you came in, if you're a love and light worker or not. You get what I'm saying? What type of light worker are you? What kind of spiritual person you are? That's in your birth chart. That's in mine. Mine says I'm a love and light worker. It's kind of crazy because I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and accept me being a love and light worker real quick. And I kind of liked that. And it was a beautiful thing. So I will tell y'all that, like, stepping into your true purpose, being who you are, knowing what you want to be, that's on you. You got to know what you want to do and how you want to get there. Never let anyone take that from you. You are important. You matter. I love you. You love yourself. And your soul tribe loves you. They're calling you in at this very moment. If you're listening to this, your soul tribe is calling you in. They miss you. They love you. They need you. You are a part of them. You are them. They're waiting. Some people are going to be very shocked about the people who's really in their soul tribe. I just keep getting this message like, some people are going to be shocked. Like, what? This person's in my soul tribe? I cannot believe this. This person, a part of my soul tribe. And I'm getting like celebrity status. Like, oh my gosh, this person really is a part of my soul tribe. They already knew you were a part of their soul tribe. They were waiting on you to wake up. You got to wake up. In order for you to step into your purpose, you got to know who you are and you have to wake up. So today's message is basically, they can't stop me even if they stop me. Feel me? Because if you get what he's saying, you get what he's saying. I don't have time to break that down. But take a moment to in deep thought to understand how that applies to you and what does that mean? What does that technically mean for you? They can't stop me even if they stop me. And the song that he got that on, I think it's I'm Me. Like, it's I'm me. I'm me, so who's you? You're not me. Listen to that song by Lil Wayne. It's called I'm Me. Let me double check that because, you know, I'm definitely a Lil Wayne fan. Because I'm on it, and I'm on it. I'm me. Because it's on The Leak. If you know anything about the album, The Leak by Lil Wayne, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm me. Yep, I'm me. That's what it's called. I''M''E. Lil Wayne is on The Leak. I do know that. Listen to that song. It's important. Guys, like, you gotta listen to it, tap in, heal, do what you need to do, shine light to people. And here's what I would tell y'all too. Even if you know someone's doing you wrong and they sending you bad waves, send them good light. Always return to sender with love. I'm telling you, people don't understand that. I was like, bruh, I don't do all that extra stuff. I ain't finna take the same energy that you just took to send me some bad stuff to send it back to you. Now I'm gonna send it back with love, baby. Do what you gonna do. Let the universe take care of it. Universe can take care of anything way better than you can. How about that? Okay, so tap in, guys. Heal. Got any questions? Hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook at the Pretty Red ENT Show. Make sure you tap into my website at the Pretty Red ENT Show at podbean.com. Guys, make sure you show me some love on there. Tell me how you felt about the episode. You can actually go on there, leave comments and different things like that. Tap in with me if you're on Facebook. Follow me. Share my content. I appreciate it if you do. Remember, for the people who's been doing it, I got something very special for y'all. Y'all don't even understand what I got for y'all, for real, for real. If I know that you've been sharing my stuff on your platform, I got something very, very, very special for y'all. Y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, I just love you. It's a really amazing thing what I did. I've been praying about it for a while, and I've been talking to the universe, like, how can I honor the people that's really been honoring me, that's been showing me love? Even to the people that's been doing it secretly. Because there's some of y'all that's been sharing my stuff secretly. And I notice it in how y'all doing it. Oh, baby, y'all playing chess right now. I guess to say that. But I just know that you're doing it. And it's not that I'm like watching y'all or nothing. It was just revealed to me like, hey, you know, these people's been sharing your stuff secretly. But they've been sharing it to people that they know that need to really hear it for real. And so I got something for you too, like, because you don't think I know, but I know, and I really appreciate it, and I love y'all for taking y'all time out to Tune in, listen to me. You know, it's the Pretty Red ENT show. I am going to have a few guests on here to talk. I don't know when, maybe this week, maybe next week. I'm still trying to like conquer up things because, you know, I'm more of a freestyler. That's what I do. I freestyle anytime. Like, you know me back in the day, that's what I do. I do best. But I do got something special for y'all. Tap in, make sure y'all heal. If you have any questions, hit me up. You know, I'm all about that. I'm still currently not doing any readings right now. If you know me, then you know that's true. I'm not doing any personal readings. Get a spiritual reading. Not laying down any cards, not doing nothing. I'm really not doing readings right now. I like doing what I'm doing right now, and that's where I'm supposed to be at, is doing this. So if you tapped in, you tuned in, I always give readings out for the weekend, give y'all energy read. That's what I do. But coming up for the next 3 days, it's going to be kind of intense. You're going to have some really good conversations. Please, guys, for the people that you know that keep calling y'all, because Mercury just it's out of retrograde today. It's about to start up its car. You got to understand this post-shadow period is going to be real hectic. So I got a message for that tomorrow. I'm going to go deeper and I'm going to go just talk about Mercury tomorrow for y'all. But I love y'all so much. Thanks for tuning in to the Pretty Red ENT Show.